We may be back in action. We are running mods, so that always makes it slightly more volatile than you would hope. Possibly also because I was clicking away from the window while it was loading. So let's just let it load. I did see a error come up in the log just then. So if it fails again, we'll check out and see what that was. Nope, we're in. Excellent. After a false start, we're underway. So, what can we grab? First of all, whole fish. Where are you? I always lose them. They're always right there when you jump out, and then I always lose them. Okay, well, peeper. Ladderfish. Let's get a couple of them. There'll be whole fish down here anyway. Let's get our sea glide out that I always forget that I actually have. Garyfish. Grab some resources. So we do want to make a battery as well. Whole fish. There we go. So we will make a battery. Won't want to drown, so we should probably keep an eye on our oxygen. Whee! That would be a really short run, wouldn't it? Not that we're doing hardcore or anything. So we have copper, we have mushrooms, so we can jump in. At minimum, make ourselves a battery. What do we got here anyway? Blue tablet from the battery. Perfect. That was what was blocking us for a long time last run. Hey, we have the double tank already. One of the fish, I guess, gave us the tank. Purple tablet 0 to 2 sea glide. I think sea glide is purple tablet. Hey, we already have the nutrient gantry, lightweight tank, decoy, power transmitter, miscellaneous. Got the counter and the plant pot. What's the 0 out of 3? Ah, cured boomerang is the mobile vehicle bay. Okay, well, we know we don't have to care about that. Okay, let's make the titanium. We want to make a couple more glass so that we can make this. So we've got expanded O2 capacity already, which is really nice, because we don't always get that straight away. And there's a sea glide, so we know that this is purple tablet. Which, you know, we usually don't make, but nice to have, I guess. Grab that in case the repair tool is something we want. Grab some more resources through here. Go through here. I was hoping there'd be more quartz in here as well. There's a bit more. Let's get away from the mushroom patch. And let's grab some of these as well. Enough to make a computer chip and a fabricator in a base, because we do want to make ourselves a base. And we probably want to do that sooner rather than later. We also want to flood it, I think, for Super Sea Glide. So if we pop it down like... It's being really annoying, isn't it? Something like... this... No! Stupid thing. Snapping on this is really annoying sometimes. Okay, we do that. I mean, I can just drop mushrooms on it if I need to. Do it old school. Do we even have enough for a solar panel? We do. Good. We just do one generally with these runs. Don't usually need the double panel. We don't have enough titanium to make a hatch. That's fine. Let's grab a few more mushrooms, drop underneath here, because we'll probably need to. There we go. Oh, I didn't go inside, so I'll go back into the life pod. And there might be a bunch of other resources down there too, come to think of it, because it I had one job to do, and that's to go into the base. I'm going to pick that up. At least everything should be here. Yeah, here's my coral. Quartz. Coral. Gold. Sulfur. Well, at least it all just fell locally. So there's that. No, nothing else fell down. No. That is lead. Well, I do need that later for the gantry. Not gantry. Platform. Okay. Oh, there was a salvage in there as well. Oh, copper. Looks interesting when after you've dropped it. Okay, we can now make a hatch at least. Do I have enough for a fabricator? No, I need 1 titanium for a fabricator. Rude. Let's just go through here and clear this out. I'll grab these anyway. Get some more metal, get some more copper, get some more quartz, just all good stuff. And that should set us up for most things we need. So, make a fabricator. Give ourselves super sea glide while we think of it. Dual fab is nice. We need more gold, but that's fine. Oh, we don't have enough titanium for a locker, so we should make some of that. There we go, do that. Glass. That. Finish making that. We'll probably want a second one. It's just usually a good idea. Powered base, we get some oxygen when we leave. We want to make a copper wire. Ah, we don't have gold for a computer chip anyway. Okay, well, let's just dump these in here. Pop that in there as well. We may as well make another battery, sure. Even come back. Take our tank off. And upgrade it straight away. That's really useful. We could also work on making a second one at some point too. Of course our tank doesn't actually fill up because the base is flooded, but that's fine. Come down here. So we need... probably don't need much more quartz and... or much more copper rather. We need a bit more quartz because we want to make a second tank, ideally, to have a backup, though I think we've got enough now. And we usually want a mountain base as well. Okay, let's come over here for a bit. I haven't checked my blueprints again for a while. So let's do that while they're hopefully dropping some teeth. 6 blueprints, so I haven't unlocked a huge amount since. Rebreather, I already have one. Air bladder, yeah, halfway on the purple tablet. Thermoblade, that's nice. If we get the upgrade thing. Excuse me. Okay, so nothing else particularly useful yet. You dropped any teeth? That was contraband, I think, wasn't it? Oh no. You've just been lazy. A bit more lead, fine. More copper, why not? Salt could be handy, come to think of it. Oh, we don't need it right now. We'll get it if we need it. We should pick up some more fish as well. There's a hoverfish. Drop him. What's the other fish that I need? We need hoopfish. You. Boomerang we've not actually picked up yet, come to think of it. So, where are you? What did you give me? Cured peeper, okay. And prawn suit drill arm, alright. I mean, it's all things that means that I don't need to build the rocket with them. Scanner room upgrade and thermal plant, okay. Well, let's get the purple tablet. Good. Some more sandstone, why not? Have you been dropping any teeth yet? Doesn't look like it. You've been very unhelpful. Where did you even go? Oh, there's more over here as well. What other fish are around here? Is there any? No, just hoopfish and hobfish is pretty much the only ones in this biome, isn't it? So there's a piece of metal kind of half stuck. Do we have metal? No, we don't. We should have kept a bit more space. Or done flare storage. Are you going to pick up that piece of metal that's stuck in the wall? You are. Okay. You're not going to drop anything off it though, are you? Where are you going to take it? There. Okay. I just need one tooth, purely because it's a check. I don't actually need the enamel glass necessarily. But I do want to know what the blueprint is that Stalker Tooth would give me. That's literally all I care about. So he's now dropped that down there again. Can you now chase after that? No, you're going to chase after that. Okay, well, you're a fat lot of use. I guess we just leave and come back when we can curate things a bit better. Yeah, okay. Let's just go back. Too much stuff. I'm wasting too much time again. This is a common factor in all of these things. Wasting too much time for just one check. Okay, so we need... Oh, of course we used the table coral sample for finishing that. We'll probably need some rubber, so let's just make that, because we don't know how to do lubricant yet. And... what else are we doing? Oh, we can't do fiber mesh yet. That's right. Well, let's just chuck those in there for now. Let's make some more glass. So then we can make a second tank at some point and upgrade it. Get rid of all this stuff. We could make a repair tool, theoretically, but there's not much benefit to doing so, because we don't really expect that it'll give us much. We've got enough silver there for a wiring kit if we want it. What did we need? Metal. Look for some salvage. This is the point where I should be now going over to the stalkers. Take some metal salvage with me. Drop some for them. This was just cured hoverfish or something. I don't think I needed to scan that. So you guys are hanging around here, so I need to just drop some more stuff for you. There you go. Move those over there. You just picked something up, but you didn't drop anything. You were just hanging around. You can now go after these, yep, because they're far enough away that you're going to want to go for them. And this is where you just juggle the metal for them. And hope that they take the bait. There we go. Good. And now we can just pick up all the metal salvage. Yoink. And go. I think I heard another one drop. Good enough. I should actually pop into the life pod probably. Hey, Cooper Gaming. Okay, I need to move a window. Why is the Sea Glide the speed of light? That is Super Sea Glide. That is just a fun little trick that we do. We have a flooded base. And then the game gets confused and thinks that we're swimming and walking at the same time. Approximately. It just speeds things up. The early rando runs I was doing, I wasn't using Super Sea Glide, but ultimately it's like, you know what? It just makes everything faster, and that's kind of nice. It's nice to go fast. Just means that the dragons aren't a problem, assuming I keep it down that far. Let's just fill up that tank as well. I actually came into here to grab this out. I could theoretically use flare storage as well, but we're kind of doing no major glitches. Ah, so close on the fabricator. So we're doing speed glitch. We'll deconstruct Rex, but we're not doing any big out of bounds stuff or anything like that. We can now make, or almost make, the computer chip. Which sounds kind of lackluster, but it is a pretty important check. Or at least it's a pretty easy one to do, so may as well get it out of the way. So, computer chip, and we'll see what that unlocks for me. So we have 5 blueprints. Cooked Reginald, purple tablet, that was Sea Glide, we knew about that one. Cyclops engine module, sheep plant pot, and quilted double bed. Nothing useful. Funny that. We don't usually expect anything useful, let's be honest. Let's take enough materials, if we can, for a mountain base. Even though we're probably not going that way just yet, we should go to the jelly shroom cave first. But having safety base materials is just nice anyway. Don't need the computer chip on us anymore. That we can just drink, get it out of our inventory. Gold we can pick up. We're not really caring about picking up anything else. Okay. Jelly shroom cave. Super sea glide first. Just gives us so much more time on target everywhere. And it's really finicky on this patch, which is kind of annoying. There we go. Jelly shroom cave and back of the Aurora and all of that stuff. We should actually do the Shallows Rex too, come to think of it. I'm missing a step here. I'm skipping things, and I shouldn't. Skipping things is a great way of getting punished by the game. Let's scan the counter, see if that's anything we need. Moon pool. Well, that could be useful. It does give us a good, easy base in the lava zone if we make materials for that. Stasis rifle is also kind of nice. It's not hugely useful for us, but for a more casual player, can be nice just as a bit of safety. Grav trap. Grav trap. Good. So that's a lot of the shallows ones done. Engine blueprint. Well, I'm glad that I stopped by for that. That is one of the blueprints that we mandate for ourselves, even though we're not technically going to use it. We don't intend to build the Cyclops unless we for some reason really had to. Scanner and fragment. Let's clear off this wreck as well. So this wreck has the nuclear waste disposal. Simply so we don't have to worry about scanning it in the Deep Grand Legacy base. Just reduces the number of checks that are even there. Prawn suit propulsion cannon. Okay, so nothing useful. That's fine. At least we know that it's nothing useful. Looking for more fragments. Seamoth. Then there's the trash can as well. We're going a little bit too far this way compared to what I was gonna do. I always get so distracted. Trash can. Didn't tell me what it was. May or may not be something useful. Bar table. Modification station. Very nice. So this is why we have the spare oxygen tank. Just to get a little bit extra. 2 lead in a row, seriously? Ugh, and then silver when I want gold. Okay, there we go. Of course. Scanner room. Good, and then there's a laser cutter fragment over there as well, so we can see what that is. Just dancing around, because, swivel chair, my favourite. Dancing around a bit because of that tiger plant. Just matrix dodge this stuff. Thankfully scans don't reset. There we go. We'll see what that is in a second. Unless I can see any other boxes that might be one. No. Okay. Up into the shallows there's a coffee vending machine up here. We can scan. Basic double bed. Wow. This is the point of the game where we're severely unimpressed by a lot of things. And modification station's nice though. We can actually make ourselves like a thermoblade if we want. Oh, propulsion cannon. That's right. They appear here, which is kind of funny. And we're also seeing with these vac packs whether or not we can get not water, a power cell. It's quite nice. Bridge fragment. 1 of 3. You can hear the... Oh, there's engine fragment. You can hear the Reaper hanging around somewhere. 1 out of 4 on the engine fragments because we have an increased amount. Let's get some more oxygen. Let's park ourselves over here so we're hopefully safe. Get some more oxygen and check our blueprints again. Water filtration is 1 out of 3, so that'll be the bridge. Oh, there's 2 1 out of 3s. In which case, not sure. Modification station, we've got those. Bar table, 1 out of 2. Propulsion cannon, probably. Moon pool we've got. Good. Engine blueprint we have. 2 out of 4 on the defense systems. That's the engine. Stasis rifle. 1 out of 2 on cooked bladderfish as well. Okay. There's the Reaper. More backpack, sure, why not? It's just water. It's following me for some reason. Engine fragment. Please don't insta-kill me! He's a little bit too close for comfort. I'm in the health threshold where he will just insta-kill me, so I do need to be careful. Super Sea Glide lets you just dance around them, but if you get within their like kill zone area, then you're still just as dead. We have a spare medkit though, so we can take that. 98. We're now outside of the instant death threshold. They do 80 damage with a mouth grab. So it's kind of the golden number to stay above. So we don't even need to finish off the engine or the bridge really, but I mean, since I'm here, I may as well just finish this off. Oh, that's that one finished. It just didn't tell me because it's not anything useful. Bridge fragment would be nice, just to finish that off. We're going very far away from anything useful. No. Probably closer to the Aurora would be more productive. Oh, there we go, there's another one. I think I need another one after this, though. Yeah. It's a case of if you clear out the blueprints from this biome, then they don't appear somewhere else. So it just increases what we're going to get elsewhere. So that was the alien containment. Alright. Seamoth. Oh, that'll be the other one out of 3, won't it? Cool. Well, let's clear this. Oh, we didn't fill up our backup tank, so that's the water filtration machine. Useless, but hey, at least we've got it now. Up we come. And we should... Oh, we did fill out our other tank. Never mind, we were onto it. I just assumed that I'd forgotten. I'm looking for a laser cutter or bioreactor's good, because we don't have him on yet. So that's bioreactor 1 out of 3. Another bar table, already have it. There's nothing useful in here, is there? I always forget. Maybe some chairs or something? Oh, yeah, floodlight. So no, not really. Nothing that I can't get anywhere else, but hey. Desk? Sure. And a data box. Forgot about that. So there's multi-purpose room. And we have the compass as well. Swivel chair. All things I can get elsewhere, but hey. Thermal reactor module. Right. Oh, did it just say laser cutter fragment? Yes, it did. Gets that out of the way. Don't think it was anything useful, but it's now mine. So, you know what? It's out of the way, but since I'm here anyway, and since it's daytime, let's go get the Markiplier doll, because finding it at night would be a pain. Whereas once it's nighttime, I can head into the Jelly Shroom Cave and it doesn't matter. I can head into the Grand Reef and it doesn't matter. But this place becomes pretty much pitch black. Unusual doll. Ta-da, bench. Wow. Life's a bench. Alright, let's head back towards base. We're not going to do the Grand Reef wreck and stuff just yet. Got a pretty fast radiation warning, looks like, so I should actually do Jelly Shroom Cave, Toot Sweet, and then get up to the bulb zone, because otherwise the radiation is going to spread and it's just a pain. Double checking, yep, good, down we go. So, I need to pick up more fish too, that's right. So we need to look for an eye and an oculus. There's an oculus. There was eye. There we go. Good, gets you both out of the way. Fantastic. Spotlights. Let's work our way around. Wall planter. Which we can scan from outside, which is just funny. Power cell charger. Oh, may as well finish that one. Sure. Stops it appearing elsewhere. Good. Dacis rifle. Yep. And modification station.
Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Observatory. Haven't seen any danger noodles around, so we're feeling pretty okay about scanning these things from the outside instead of going in. To protect ourselves, composite plant pot. Wow. Now we can finish off the modification stations. That's nice. We can see what that is. Doesn't tell me, so it might be something useful. Nuclear reactor. Yeah. Multi-purpose room. Then we'll go inside because there's bed, the data box. Good. Nothing else really outside. Nope. Super Sea Glide gives us the ability to slip past all these stingers without worrying about being stung, which is really nice. Normally that's a pain getting through here. What's really a pain as well is how long this thing takes to scan. There we go. Take that. Run through here. Grab that. Cooked whole fish. Wow. Just grabbing PDAs that I don't need because it's just a really bad habit of mine. Grabbing things that I don't actually need. Wall planter. Well, that's ironic given that the wall planter was something that I got right next to it. It's just a stinger. Okay, swap tanks. Anything else that I need from around here? To haunt any resources? Maybe. I guess I can grab a couple of diamonds. And then I can make the modification station actually with diamond. Some lithium would also be kind of nice. Don't think I care about magnetite. Inventory full. Now we've got the two that I want. We can also just do that and just get a little bit extra. But we don't really need another diamond. It's more a couple of extra lithium would be nice. Yeah, don't really care about gold, do I? No. I care about gold more than I care about an extra diamond. Alright, back to base. Let's go do a little bit of crafting of things. So we can swap our battery out and make a... Can't make power cells yet, but we are going to need them. But we can swap battery out of this and make a thermoblade. So use our trusty computer chip. Oh, you have a ton of spare batteries now as well, because we picked up a bunch. So that's good. I still can't take that out. We don't need that many spare batteries on us. Do that. Make the thermoblade, because why not? We can't make much else here yet. Once we can make like the ultra high capacity tank, that's always nice to have. We have way too much gold. Don't need any of that. Put that away. Keep a couple of spare batteries on us though. Get rid of the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only need 7 of those usually. Alright. And that tank is empty. So, basically just having the thermoblade means we can just cook fish wherever we are in order to get food. Bulb zone first. I was thinking Grand Reef because I got the beacon, but I want to do bulb zone and stuff first. Northern red grass, bulb zone. Places that'll be affected by radiation. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, I should do life pod 3 too. Not 3 2, but 3 as well. Since it's there. Because there is the compass data box here, which is floodlight. So I don't actually care, but hey, it's mine now. There's this wreck here, sometimes has some useful stuff. Bioreactor fragment. I haven't actually checked to see my list again, which is naughty of me. Bench. Haven't scanned that yet. Alright. Mobile vehicle bay we can finish off as well. It's one of those things where it's just, you know, we'll just get rid of it, so it won't appear. Or we just at least have it unlocked for the sake of it. Right, let's get out of here. Should we go underwater islands first as well? I don't know. Nah. We'll go to life pod 6. We'll work our way around the outside of the mountain this way, I think. If I was doing it glitchless completely, then I'd probably go underwater islands first. Multi-purpose room already in PDA. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a chain going there, looks like. I suspect that the other one that I got previously was actually the fins that you usually get from that one. And then just daisy chains it on. We've removed the soft lock ability of that blocking us, at least. You know, it can't be something that would prevent us from progressing. Observatory. I don't need any of these. This is just loaded in before... battery charger. It had already rendered before we'd got the modification station. That's why it's good to just be deliberate about where you go instead of being all wishy-washy like I have been. Seamoth. Alright. Fun. Battery charger. Unlock whatever that is. Radiation suit. Okay, well that means that we have access to the Aurora. I don't need to keep picking up all this water. Bar table, wow. Yep, so that was the propulsion cannon. Let's get out of here and go around to the other side where we've got picture frame and a bunch of other stuff. We've got light stick as well. Picture frame. Plant pots. So, sheet plant pots. Sonar upgrade, okay. Composite plant pots. Reinforced dive suits. Let's just swap tanks now. Because once you're at 30 seconds, you're out of your actual tank. Basic plant pots. Plant light stick. Funny. Plant shelf. Okay. And we're good for here, I think. Seamoth we've already unlocked, I believe. Scanner room I think we've also already unlocked, haven't we? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, we now have too much. Oh, and this is only one scan, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I have way too much metal. I'm just going to dump that because I don't want to keep carrying it around. Bioreactor, did we unlock this? It's taking a bit longer than normal. No, mobile vehicle bay. Okay, I'm glad that I grabbed that. I hadn't actually checked what that had been, so I'm glad I got that. Let's just surface and see what else we've got in the meantime. Because I wouldn't want to miss if we... Oh, we must have got the vehicle upgrade console from something. Because that unlocks like 20 things. So hatching enzymes 1 out of 3, I'm guessing that's the nuclear reactor. Aerogel 1 out of 2 is probably stasis rifle. So that's from the jelly shrimp cave. Bunch of fish have just been clean unlocked. That'll be from the upgrade console, cascading, radiation suit, reinforced suit, compass, pathfinder. Yep, we know about all this. Fuel reserve, so we've got another component on to the... There, we've got the hull blueprint as well. So the thing is, when something unlocks from the vehicle upgrade console, it doesn't show on the left, like it doesn't have a status update. But I'm guessing that's what happened. No, is that not what happened? No, I still don't have the upgrade console. Interesting. So what cascaded so much? Nuclear reactor gives 1, because it gives the reactor rod. We really just unlocked that many things? I guess we did. Alright. I was convinced that that must have been due to the... God, it's dark. I was convinced that must have been due to getting the upgrade console, but apparently not. Which means that's still in the pool. Oh, we haven't picked up spadefish and Reginald and stuff. Oh, there'll be 4 things from the jelly shrimp cave fish, of course. That's true. Drop you... Where's Reginald's? They're just by the spire bits normally. Are they even in this part of the red grass? Are they around these, maybe? No, they'll be around these pinnacles, I think. Reginald, yes, there you are. Good. Cool, that's another 4 unlocks. I don't think I've missed any other fish. Spinefish we'll be able to get from Lost River if we go that far. Beacon. Prawn suit. Vortex torpedo. Ah, Cyclops shield generator. Good. So that was one of the fish. Day is breaking. Much like my brain. Moonpool fragment. We've unlocked the moonpool, but we haven't found its fragments yet. We'll look for more of those later. They'll appear, well, there's one. They'll appear in the mountain biome anyway. So a hull fragment. There's a lot of those to have to collect. So it's 1 out of 5. So it's definitely worth looking whether or not I even need any of those. Yeah, let's grab a couple of ruby, I guess, because aerogel is useful. Power transmitter. Let's not forget about that this time. Bioreactor. Okay, whatever. There's a titanium vein growing through the grow bed. That's just funny. Okay, so we have the grow bread. What are you? Oh, it's a bit of salvage. Just in an odd location. Command chair. There's usually a data box out here, but I guess it's something I already know about. So that's fine. Let's go on and make our way around. Are you anything? Stasis rifle, that's right. So you'll be something useful, I think. Weren't you? Maybe not. Maybe it's just not something that it tells me about. I need to swap tanks soon. Before it gets to that point, I should check that it is actually full. No, it's not. Okay, let's get the hell out of here then. I don't want to drown here. Let's go up and check our blueprints and fill up both our tanks. Thank you very much. We can just make a base to die in whenever we want, but we're also wanting to check things. Oh, it was aerogel, that's right. We're wanting to check our blueprints fairly frequently anyway. Okay, secured whole fish is the hull, so we don't care about that. Launch platform we now have though, that's good. Solar charger. Excellent. 2 out of 4 storage module. Oh, so that's the moonpool, so we don't care about scanning moonpool fragments anymore. Bioreactor. Okay. So there's a couple of data boxes in this wreck still. I didn't swap my tanks over again. It's fine. We'll just try and keep an eye on our oxygen, I guess. Yep, so Roar's gonna blow before long. So we definitely want to be done with this part of the map before that happens. That chair is one we've already scanned. What are you? Gas torpedo. Okay. It's normally the reinforced dive suit. There's I think the other one is usually through that laser cutter door, isn't it? Yeah, we don't have the laser cutter. But it's a duplicate, like you can get it from somewhere else. Let's get another ruby. Sure. Let's go to life pod 12 for the repulsion cannon data box. Cyclops bridge blueprint. Good. Okay, that's useful. And let's go grab the alien containment data box. Around here. Sea moth depth module. Alright. Inside here there is the still suit, which is always the still suit. But that's fine. Nice to have. Light stick. Light stick's annoyingly something that always appears, even when you don't need it. Office chair. Wall shelf. That's right. We need oxygen again. Picture frame is something we already have. Oh yay, a trash can. Whoop. Up we go. There is a marine coral around here somewhere, but I'd rather just go up for air at this point. It's really the other advantages of Super Sea Gliders when you do get low in O2. You've got a lot more allowance to get up to oxygen again. 10 things. Okay, so we have the Cyclops and the shield generator, so that component is complete. So the only thing we need now is the rest of the hatching enzyme, which I believe is the nuclear plant anyway. The rest of the rockets. We have the mobile vehicle bay. But we still need power cell. And we have fiber mesh now. Power cell and lubricant and polyaniline and hydrochloric acid. So there's still a fair bit to go. I didn't fill up my second tank again. Let's not make the same mistake. Yep. You can also drink some of this stuff to get it out of the way. Oh hey, there's the radio message that you need in order to get the, is it LifePod 4 radio message, I think? Something like that. Such an annoying part of the hundo run. Am I even going the right way? Yes, here we go, here's the Lost River. So see how many of the plant bits I can pick up. I've been really bad. The ice stalk, actually, we can get closer to the shallows, so I guess it doesn't matter. Ghostweed. I want to just pick up a spinefish from around here. I forget how deep they are. Here we go. Good. Release, thank you. Okay, we're done here. So ice stalk we can just drop if we feel we need to. Gel sack. You are a couple of checks, in addition to something we need for aerogel if we want to make that. Bulb bush. Inventory full. Yep, sure enough. Okay, so ice stalk seed we can actually drop. Gonna drink that. We're gonna pick up one of these. We also want to get a mushroom sample as well. We shouldn't have bothered probably with the aerogel components. Especially since we're not actually going to go into our base at the mountain. That's the other annoying thing. Since we don't have a means to flood it. You know, I think I know how to make the propulsion cannon. But that's just more inventory space being taken up. Nuclear reactor. Don't mind if I do, because I'm fairly sure that's the hatching enzyme. So I won't be making it yet. We'll make it when we're back at our base, though, in the shallows. Just going to do a round the mountain sort of trip. So there's the QEP. We don't want to go out of the water is the other annoying thing. Maybe we do some of that stuff separately. Because normally I'd go up onto the island and stuff, but because I have Super Sea Glide and I don't really want to lose it, I guess I won't. I'll just grab the stuff from in the water instead. I can get the clipped purple tablet at least. And I can just leave the stuff from inside the QEP for later. Oh, vehicle upgrade console. Okay, that's going to cascade to a few things. Nice. I like that. This should be the hatching enzyme. Yep, nice. Moon pool we don't actually care about. But we will scan to get it out of the pool, come to think of it. Because it's like we don't want it showing up somewhere else when we want things that we don't have yet. Oh, we already had already finished it. Okay, well, drop those two. Hello, biter. Alright, let's go up. We don't care about going into this wreck at all. We have to have the laser cutter to get into half of it anyway. So up we go to here. We're going to get the clipped purple tablet from here. Ah, so close. Go, rub our face on it. Need to scan one of those as well, I think. We also need to scan the broken one. We can't go in here for oxygen because we'll lose Super Sea Glide. But we can build a base.
30 seconds.
We can swap oxygen tanks as well. This is for later.
Power restored.
So swap oxygen tanks and then drop the that, and that. We'll take the rest with me, I guess. Sure. Through here, let's scan this and pick it up. So I've got 2, which is kind of all we need, really. Not going into the QP now means we can't make ion batteries, but I don't have the blueprint for that yet anyway, I don't think, so it doesn't really matter. And we can get eye stalk from in here as well, but we won't immediately, I don't think. Because eye stalk we can get really close to home. Actually, we've got a ton of inventory space now, so we'll grab that. And then we need to remember to get sea crown from the red grass, and then we're good on the hatching enzyme ingredients. Let's go up for oxygen now, fill up our tanks. And we haven't checked our blueprints for a while. 28, yeah, okay. So now that we got the upgrade console, we've got a lot of stuff. So lubricant, hydrochloric acid, and polyaniline, so we're just wiping things out. Benzene, we've got ion battery and power cell, advanced wiring kit. So are we in go mode yet? What are we at with the rocket components, basically, is what it's going to come down to. Because we now have everything else. Okay, we're missing the boosters. That's it. We're only missing the Neptune boosters. We even have the ultra high tank, so we can upgrade our current ones. Yeah, there's the upgrade console. Okay, so that unlocked a ton, as it always does. Now to see whether there's anything else that we can get. So it's pretty much just the boosters and... oh, power cell, yes. Power cell's useful. You can pick them up, but it is easier if you can make them. We needed to... that's annoying. We did need to have a bit of extra. Can we get up fast enough to be able to watch the explosion? Maybe just.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, just as the eclipse happens too? That's just funny. That's perfect. Aurora go boom just as the eclipse happens. That must be really good radiation warning. It's pretty decent anyway. It's like almost perfect. Of course that happens when I'm doing a modded Rando run. So that's given us a few more unlocks in terms of the radiation suit as well. Ah, there we go, that's what I needed. Interesting that that appeared still. I guess I got close enough for it to render earlier. So we have a drill arm as well. Let's just finish making this and get rid of the wreck, because it's just so annoying navigating this wreck. You know, I've got 2 oxygen tanks, I could just do it, but it's just so annoying. That there, swim charge fins, alright. The prawn suit fragment that we've changed the number of blueprints or pieces required down to 2, so it's actually unlockable instead of 20, and there aren't 20 on the map. So whatever that is, we now have it. Propulsion arm fragment. Get a teaser at the prawn suit, which I've changed to only require 3 fragments, so it is obtainable outside of the Aurora. Another propulsion arm fragment. First aid kit, sure, why not? I think that's all. So we've already got all the chairs and stuff. Oh, I've got to get this.
PRAWN safety instructions appendix C14. Don't climb on or get out of the equipment while it's moving.
Good advice there. A lot of first aid kits in this one. This must be the medical way. Okay, I think we're done here.
Oxygen
Alright, so what did the claw arm and stuff give me, I wonder? Let's just drink another one of those, why not? So we got power cell, which is good, because now that means that we can more easily make the mobile vehicle bay. We still don't have the boosters. So the boosters is going to be the thing that blocks me currently. So we still have to go blueprint hunting for the time being, basically. We now have ion battery blueprints, but we don't have the ion cubes, because I normally get them from the QEP when I don't have Super Sea Glide. Now that I have Super Sea Glide, I guess I don't use batteries as quickly anyway, and I can always grab them from going south at the Treaders, where I normally would get them. But I only have exactly the number of purple tablets that I would like for going into the depths, so I'm not sure about that, really. We can make an aerogel, but we don't have 2 gel sacks, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't get the sea crown as well, I'm an idiot. Oh no, we do have 3 purple tablets, that's right. With 3 purple tablets, that's 2 required for the lava zone, and then 1 to get into the control room, but that's in the ramp room, so that's fine. So I can burn 1 on a cache if I want to, but only if I feel I really need to, which I'm not sure I really care. So with SSG you do at least burn through batteries a lot slower, because you're just traveling much more distance in the time that you have. Even wasting time double backing like that because I forgot, still not a huge deal. We've got a lot of battery replacements that we picked up as well from behind the Aurora, so we're pretty good on batteries, to be honest. So we can now make the hatching enzyme, which is just really nice to have on us. We can also we can start collecting some metal in order to make the mobile vehicle bay. We can swap batteries. We won't actually make a power cell just yet. Put the low battery in there so we don't get confused. Yeah, let's collect a bunch of metal. There's 1, 2. That's not salvage. That's free metal. It's not salvage, but it's free titanium. What about this scatter here? More free titanium. That's the one I already got. Well done, me. Now the salvage. And I guess that'll probably do. We'll just head back now. There we go, it's one. Also kind of want to make moon pool resources. I mean, I'm going to need those ingots anyway for the platform, so I do want to collect more. And then I want to get some... Oh, I can make fiber mesh now. I don't really need to, but that condenses that down. Why not? Pop those in there. So I've got the lead. I'll need the lubricant. But that's something we can get later. I'm going to go south first because there's just so many checks around the Grand Reef still that I can get. The bulkhead is one that's annoying with Super Sea Glide because you don't want to lose Super Sea Glide. To get that, you have to basically run yourself out of O2, take your tank, both tanks off, and then just drown or something, or just have very little health. It's hard to engineer that sort of circumstance when you're doing a run like this. What even is here for me? Drill arm, I guess. That's pretty much it. There's some data boxes. It's you, battery charger, alright. Oh, thermal plant, that's true. See what this gives me. Single wall shelf, great. I love that's an announced blueprint when it's just a shelf. I'm so glad you let me know that I can now make a shelf. Thanks, game. Data box. Yeah, already in PDA. So that was the bridge blueprint. We obviously got close enough for that to render before we picked it up. That's fine. I think there's normally another one in here, maybe. Not sure. We'll just leave it alone for now. I'm not going to deconstruct it or anything, so it'll be there if we feel that we need it. There's the far rack as well. It could have just gone down to the deep grand base, to be perfectly honest, I think. Because I have a spare tank. Never mind. Lets the game do its garbage collection. Reduces stuttering. It's not so far that it takes very long. You know, it's 10 seconds to go 250 meters with the Super Sea Glide, so it's fine. You're never wasting as much time as you otherwise might. Another gel sack would be good, so we have a second aerogel. It's just clean that way. But if not, that's fine. Well, we'll be in Sparse Reef soon anyway. Single bed. Scan that. Laser cutter, double bed we've already scanned. Well, laser cutter can be handy. Honestly, it's usually handier at points we've already been, but... Ow! I didn't realise I got close enough for you to chomp me. Do that. Nothing there. Data box. CMOD depth module. Wow. We've already got that. It's just the orange tablet. Oh, which we pick up. We don't actually scan, but I've started scanning it now. So we pick up that to get that. Cuttlefish egg we don't care about. We're not doing goals. So that would be a fun one to do at some point. Maybe next time or something. We'll see. Maybe we can do some goals. Actually, we could always... You know, if we want ion cubes without wasting a purple battery, we've probably got enough oxygen with the spare tank and everything to come through here. I'm also looking to see if there's nickel. Not there, apparently. You can also get sulfur from here, but sulfur's easier to get elsewhere. Nickel's just annoying to get anywhere that it's available. Just gonna run down the oxygen completely. There's one. I mean, any that I get now is stuff that I don't have to get later. I mean, I may not need nickel, but on the off chance that I do, it's kind of nice to just already have it, so I don't need to get it from the lava zone. There we go, that's 3. 3 is a pretty common number for things like that. Because there was one time I didn't get it because I thought, I won't need it for the rocket because the ingredients are randomized. And then I needed to make, was it the jump jet? Prawn jump jet upgrade, I think, was the substituted one. And that requires the same 3 nickel. So it's like, you know what? Let's just collect that. Okay, I'll grab gel sack. We want a blood oil. Drop that again. I hope that I don't need it. If I do, I go to the closer part of the kelp trench for it. We need to just go up for air at this point. There's not really anything at that wreck that we need, I don't think. I haven't even picked up all that much stuff. We don't have safety-based materials, though. I don't even have wreck deconstruction materials, which is kind of bad, but kind of irrelevant, because the main thing we usually deconstruct the Treader's wreck for... Okay, still no boosters. We'll clear the numbers, though. It's all down here, isn't it? Yeah, battery charger, grow bed, vending machine, wall shelf, and Markiplier. Okay. Spare tank. Drink that. So yeah, the reason we normally deconstruct the Treader's Wreck is for the Cyclops shield generator data box, and that was the same one that lives in the Deep Grand base in the observatory there. So we've already collected that. Collect some of those. We may not need them, but nice to have. We don't need any hull. We don't really need a cooked hoopfish either, but screw it, I've picked it up anyway. Okay, and then up here, what do we got? There's a data box up here, isn't there? Yeah. Cooked red eye. Okay, so the data boxes is mostly giving us fish ingredients. Fish recipes, rather. Okay, yeah, we don't need hull. And that's the only thing that'll spawn here now anyway. We're just going to waste a little bit of time here. So cooked red eye, cooked hoopfish. Did we not pick up anything from the... Okay, I guess deep shroom wasn't in the shuffle pool, so it would have given us hydrochloric acid anyway, I guess, and we already know it. So I don't think it gave us anything new. Torpedo arm. Fire suppression system, okay. A bunch of chairs that we already have. I'll grab some salt, why not? We want the far base now. We'll swap tanks. So we don't have materials for a safety base. So it's a little bit nervous, kind of going off into the unknown. But we're fine. There's also tons of bladderfish around here anyway. But here's the wreck. It's not that far. Data boxes. Maybe I've already got them. There's this one. Single bed. And the quilted double bed in here, because it's only existing here and in the mountain wreck, which you need the laser cutter for, and we didn't at the time. Quilted double bed. It didn't tell me, so it may be something important. PDA here that you have to get in Hundo as well. So there's 2 reasons to come here. Now let's just go up here. If we wanted to get the bulkhead while we're here as well, we could. We could just take off our tank when we get to 30. I can't save my inventory though, so we don't really want to do that. What do we got here now? Spadefish. Still no boosters. Getting to the point that we'll probably just commit to going to the lava zone anyway at this point. So let's make a straight line pretty much. We want to grab some creepvine seeds on the way because we haven't actually made any lubricant yet, and we need... Yeah, we can grab 3. We need at least 2, I think. We need 1 for the mobile vehicle bay. And then we're wanting to be able to make the moon pool. Gonna set that up as a base in the lava zone because it'll instantly flood. And be able to give us super sea glide to get past the dragons. So we want to just build that outside the thermal plant when we get down there. But we're good for O2. Oh, we've got 2 tanks. Let's just let that one fill up a bit before we go inside. We can actually make the hydrochloric acid. Sure, why not? We might need it. I don't think anything needs hydrochloric acid specifically. I think it always is polyaniline. It's always just a secondary thing, so we'll just make that now as well. Why not? Okay, and then we can actually make an ion battery. We'll just make the one, and that just goes into our Sea Glide. Get rid of those, bring out that. So Sea Glide, ion battery. Rubber, power cell. And then other batteries we're actually going to swap. Not that, the scanner I noticed was getting low. So let's just do that. Cool, so we have 3 nickel, we have a couple of... Actually, we'll keep those ion cubes on us because that makes it faster getting through the PCF. Why not? 1, 2 of those. We need 1 more titanium ingot in order to have the the moon pool ingredients. So, yeah. We need a bit more stuff, but for now we can at least make the mobile vehicle bay. So, just another couple of salvage. 1. And then that's the same metal that we require for the launch platform anyway. Okay. A little bit extra, why not? We know there's more there. There's also plenty in the red grasses and such. What's meaning I can't pick this up? No, I can. That's useful. We're just going to release that immediately. Okay, we now have the blueprint, the moon pool. Why do I keep calling it the blueprint? We have moon pool. Good. Right. So, we have the hatching enzyme on us. The place to release to build the rocket is around here, I think. So we're just going to do that, because we're not going to do out of bounds shenanigans. It's not that kind of run. And now we go through the Lost River. There's a couple of different paths you can take. We could have actually just gone all the way through from like the Deep Grand Reef, but it's a little bit further. You got to go past a few other nasty things. Super Sea Glide means that you just zoom past. You can pretty much get down to the thermal plant from anywhere, but just in case. We normally do it in a single breath in the speedrun anyway, if we find the right place to go down. But it can be tight. We're not having to stop by to look for nickel at least, but we will be looking for fish. We want to pick up a magmarang and a red eye to get those blueprints. Don't usually have to go too far out of our way for those though. Red eye are often in the caves leading towards the thermal plant. So don't usually have to deviate too much. Zoom, zoom, zoom down the Lost River. Always like it down here. It is a fun little biome. Thermal vents there that you can set up a staging base. It's far enough away from the Ghost Leviathan, and you tend not to get the whatever they are, these things. I forget what they're called. Spiky fish. They tend not to hang around there too much. There's a fair few resources around that part too. Okay, boomerang, or magmarang, red boomerang, whatever you want to call it. Then we just need a red eye, so keep your eyes peeled. I'm bound to miss a bunch of them. You don't really see them very well. It's the magmarangs that really stand out a lot more. We'll just keep going until we get to the cave at this point. There's Kevin. He's gonna ram his face into the... Yep, there he goes. Why don't you just go into light speed and just save me the trouble? Okay, we'll grab the usual sort of resources from down here. Ah, there we go, red eye. Perfect. So that's the thing, is you often don't have to really go hunting for them, they'll just turn up. So we need at least these two, that's fine. And then ideally we'd pick up more just for the sake of it, but we don't really care too much. So let's just do our usual here. Where are you shooting at me from, dude? Okay, he actually hit my moon pool. That was interesting. That's moderately scary. He was actually close enough that he hit my moon pool. We can actually... Oh, I should have gone out. Maybe I will. No, that's fine. We can actually go out and go into our moon pool and just take a death in order to reset our health. But that's fine, we don't really need to. We probably will reset our health, but we'll do that after we come out again. So we use that ion cube to activate the portal. It's kind of glitchless strats at this point because we're not doing out of bounds to get into the PCF. Grab the checks from in here. Also scan this. It doesn't give us a blueprint, but we can. Just saw the scanner thing pop up, so hey, why not?
Power blueprints for alien data. Blueprints stored to data bank. Primary alien facility location updated.
Should have actually put the moon pool on the other side because it's quicker to go out that door when we're coming through again. That's fine. So I'm hoping that I've picked up the boosters at some point. Because then we'll just be in go mode when we get back through. Which is always nice. We will want to heal a little bit, actually, because we might take too much damage getting through to the PCF. So we'll probably burn a med kit. And then try and do a little bit more damage to ourselves, because we want to be on about this amount of health to be able to death warp from here later. So here's our fabricator ingredients.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Blue tablet, there we go. Literally the only thing we care about making. So you have synthetic fibers, filtered water we got. Okay, I don't even know what that would have been. We still don't have the boosters. Okay, so we're still not in go mode. So it's like, where are they then? Let's see, grapple arm, fire suppression. There we go. Just gotten rid of those. That's slightly worrying. Jump up. No, no. Yep, there we go. We should have deconstructed the hatch on that maybe. No, we'll actually use that later probably. No, we'll deconstruct the moon pool, never mind. Don't mind me, just thinking multiple things in my head. I was thinking when we death warp, we don't want to warp back to a base. So that will be our base, and then the moon pool will be our base, but we don't want to go back to the moon pool, but then we're going to deconstruct, so it doesn't matter. But first we need to enter the moon pool, save our location. Hello, he's still hanging around. So it saves our location, gives us super sea glide, and... oh, we can't take that with super sea glide, of course. I wasn't meant to go up and get super sea glide. That's fine, let's just go in, that saves our inventory again, and hey, Warper, kill me. Thank you. Free hugs. Free deadly hugs. Cool. And now we get super sea glide again. Good. It's the most reliable way to get super sea glide too. And we've got a couple more kyanite. Let's grab a couple more because you just never know. And I want a couple more sulfur too, ideally. Because again, the common amounts that you need are often like 2 or 3 or 4. So if you just grab the resources that you would normally get, being 4 of each, then you're pretty well covered. Same when it comes to nickel. If you just grab 3 of that, then that's what you need for most of the other ingredients, like the jump jet. So we can outrun the dragon, thankfully. It's just as well, because he's hungry today, it seems. See, there's his meteor, which does homing, it seems.
I am what you see.
Let's just get through here.
Want to help you.
I always had a suspicion that they did kind of homing beam meteors. And it definitely looked like it was tracking me. Even with Super Sea Glide. But it also doesn't move very fast, thankfully. Alright, we're in. And now we wait for Big Mama's speech. But because we have extra ion cubes, we don't have to go and do the usual route. We're just going to go straight down here, because we don't expect to need them for the actual power cells and stuff that we would normally use.
They built these walls. They played.
This is looking to be a pretty fast run, except that we still need the boosters.
Now they're gone.
So, and we're not getting any extra checks at this point.
We are curious.
So I'm not sure quite what I've missed. There's probably some little data boxes in various places that I've completely forgotten about. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited until she came up here. I don't want to... But you don't soft lock yourself, but you do kind of trap yourself if you're not careful. So I need her to come over here, not do the, hey, my babies are hatching.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so
She's
long.
not doing
The others
what I
brought the
want her to
passage
do,
to
which
reach
is
the
concerning.
world outside. I asked them.
Because I need to open this
freedom,
portal, please.
but they could not hear me.
No, she's just gonna do the
If you
my
help
babies are
us,
hatching
I
thing
will
and
give
then
you freely what the
collapse.
others tried in vain
So that's
to
annoying.
take.
I need her to snap out of that. Yeah, here we go. Good. Yes, snap out of that. Come over here. You gotta be careful with the triggers. It is definitely better to not hatch before she opens this. Something to bear in mind in an actual speedrun, like one of the creative speedruns. You don't want to soft lock yourself. You don't soft lock, you just trap yourself down here. Because it's like, she'll never open the portal.
Leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells.
Alright, so we cure ourselves.
Others could not.
The trigger is set up that it would still give you the hatching enzyme. It's not part of the random pool. Purely as a sort of safety. So like the Aurora consoles are also not part of the randomizer. At least I've made them so they're not. I've just kind of tweaked it. So those are backups. So we're going to ignore that. The hatch is still there, but it shouldn't count as the last base we were in, because we were in the moon pool, which we've since deconstructed, which means we should now go all the way back. We didn't take extra damage in the end, so that means we're going to have to take an extra fall here. You know what, we could actually just... Let's just jump down here. Still not enough, but... Now it'll probably only be 2 jumps instead of 3, so that's fine.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
And then I wonder if I actually have to look at the spoiler log, and because we don't have a hint system or anything, but if I look at the spoiler log and see what would give me the boosters, so that way I at least know where I need to look, or what gives it to me, because I am drawing a bit of a blank on what I still have. So I don't think you normally get something from unlocking the prawn.
Yeah.
I know we're only 1 out of 3 on that. I mean, the easiest thing is just to go to the Aurora to clear off that. All the way up. And all the way down. Good. So while it's loading back in, I am just going to quickly do a little scroll through and see if I can find rocket stage. What would it be? Stage 1, actually. I think it's stage 1, isn't it? Because we have the base. Yeah, it's rocket base ladder. So it's rocket stage 1 that we're looking for. Base was starship chair. Where is it? Because it should be in such a configuration that it won't like like default. Rocket stage 1. Ha 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 ha. Okay. It's the purple key fragment that's on the island. That's right. Because I never went on the island, so I didn't scan the fragment that's on the beach there. So I needed to, after curing myself, before I just did that whole death warp thing, I actually needed to go up onto the beach, because it's like, okay, I don't have Super Sea Glide at that point when you're coming through the portal. So that's a way to just work it into your normal routine. Is, yeah, I didn't have Super Sea Glide at that point anyway, so it's not like I was at risk of losing it. So after coming out of the portal and getting cured, go up to the beach, scan the fragment, grab the purple tablet from there, and then just swim down, really. And then you don't have to grab the one that's actually in the map room, because you already have one. Otherwise, you could also go through the QEP and pick up a couple of extra ion cubes if you felt you needed to, but by that stage you kind of don't need to. I could have done that earlier and take a death as well, and then go to the underwater island separately, but I think I prefer the routing that I had. Why am I going so deep? I meant to be going up to the island surface. So yeah, it's after curing there, then you just go zoom, zoom, zoom. You don't have a huge amount of oxygen, I guess, at that point, but it should be plenty even without Super Sea Glide to get all the way up here. Take a bit of a jump because we want to take some damage. There we go. We should now be able to get killed by a Reaper or something nice and easily. Purple tablet fragment and Neptune boosters. There we go. So that's that completely unlocked. I'm fairly sure we're in go mode now. We have got all of the blueprints that we need. We have the mobile vehicle bay already constructed. We have the advanced wiring kit. We have polyaniline and hydrochloric acid. Yeah, so you'd come up, you'd scan that, then you'd grab this and then jump back down. Or actually, you'd probably just go straight back down again. And just grab the one that is in the map room, because who cares? Mabel. Oh, she's just gone into the mountain. Of course she has. Well, how about you just jump out of the mountain and kill me? Yes, there we go. Hi. Eat me, please. There we go. Chomp. Lovely. So now we have the fun of figuring out what we actually need in order to make the rocket itself, because the way that the blueprints work. So we need to get the computer chip out. Oh, that's in here. So let's get the computer chip out. Grab an extra lead out. We won't need the diamonds at the moment. Hopefully we won't at all. We don't really need the spare tank anymore either, so we can just get rid of that, free up some space. While we're at it, just get rid of these because we don't expect to use them. We'll keep the lubricant on us, why not? Alright, so let's go back over to the mobile vehicle bay, which I released over here. So it's a little bit far to swim back, unfortunately. But we didn't think about putting our base in the normal place. So, what does that unlock? We've got to wait until it fully builds, don't we? And then we'll see what that unlocks. So while we're doing that, let's actually just swim back to base anyway, because I'm bound to need more resources. At the very least, I'll get Super Sea Glide by the time I get back there. So, there's any of the blueprints that we don't currently have are all candidates that it might unlock. Repulsion cannon, okay. So what does the repulsion cannon actually require to build? We need to make the propulsion cannon. We need 2 magnetite. So Jelly Shroom Cave, I think, is the closest place for magnetite. And we need another computer chip. Okay, so computer chip, we can do that, that. So first we just need that. Propulsion cannon is just a wiring kit, a battery, and yeah, titanium. So that's good. So now we just need to cut some... Oh, we didn't actually get Super Sea Glide. Why is there a stalker here? What are you doing? Let's get Super Sea Glide and head to the Jelly Shroom Cave. And maybe we do want the spare tank. We shouldn't need it, but hey, better to have and not need. So 2 magnetites. Probably hit radiation. No, not quite. It's not spread quite that far yet. So in addition to shale, you do also normally get magnetite down here. Of course, only when you don't want it. When you do want it, all you get is shale. Okay, magnetite, and 1 more. Shale, shale, magnetite. There we go. You know what? Can I grab just another couple, just in case, so I don't have to come back here in case I get bad luck on something else. I can't even remember what else needs it, but I think maybe one of like the scanner room components or upgrades or something. I think there's a couple of things that do require magnetite, so hey. Let's just hedge our bets a little bit. So we go straight to the platform because we have the oh no, we need to make the computer chip, sorry. So we don't make the repulsion cannon, we just fetch the ingredients that it would require, and then we feed it into the console as if it was making the repulsion cannon for us. And then we'll see what we need next. So, dolphin dive. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. There we go. Nuclear waste disposal. Alright. Is that just titanium? Yeah, 2 titanium. Sweet. At least that one's easy. I want just some limestone or something to overscan then. Don't have to go back to base for that one. Here's some limestone. Ah, here's something to scan. Good. So don't need to go back to base for that. Won't be able to dolphin dive out onto the platform now, but that's fine. So that should be all that needs, and prawn suit. Alright. Well, we got aerogel. We're gonna need a bit more titanium, I think, for... Oh, we need plasteel specifically, don't we? Is it plasteel or is it just titanium? I actually can't remember. It's been a long time since I've actually made the prawn suit. At least outside of a creative style run. Okay, well, let's just gather lots of titanium. We have a couple of lithium. We might have to go back to the Jelly Shroom Cave again for more lithium. Hey, there was all that shale at least. So, you know. Silver linings. Theoretically dupe it, but duping foundations is a pain. And otherwise we'd have to dupe nuclear plant for the plasteel itself, and that's even worse. Oh, not foundations, reinforcements. Okay, so we need those definitely, we need those definitely. Oh, we need enameled glass, but it's just one, isn't it? So we actually have the stalker tooth for that. Really sure that's just the one. So what does prawn suit need? It is plasteel, okay, and it is only one enamel glass. I need one more lithium, I think. Yeah, that's annoying. Just one more lithium. And a couple of lead, which we do have, thankfully. You know what, we're going to keep a couple of titanium on us in case we get just something generous for the next one. Okay, back to the jelly shroom cave for one lithium. Yeah, it's at this point that I wonder, should I just give myself a lithium with the console? But hey, we're going to try and do this one legitimately for a change. We've done that before when we've needed to get materials that are just so far away from where we've been. We just go, you know what, I'm just going to give me that. But it's not too far away to come here. And there's tons of shale, radiation spread. There's a bunch of shale that we were passing when we were looking for the magnetite. So, you know, it's fine. Lithium? No. Oh, there's magnetite. Lithium. There we go. Do we grab a bit more now? Because we're now paranoid about what we might need next? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Let's have a couple of spare lithium in case we need something else that needs a plasteel. If we need more than just that, then we've got to go to a different part of the jelly shroom cave anyway, I think. Yeah, because we're pretty much out of shale that's in the immediate vicinity. Okay, I've got a bunch of gold as well in case we need anything for advanced wiring kits. So, you know, again, hedging. Should have thought to grab some of that when I was actually looking for the magnetite. It's like, hey, shale. Oh, well, I may as well get it anyway. But, you know. Small bit of optimism about what we might need. Usually misplaced in a run like this. Whoops. Click the button. Thank you. We now have more diamonds than we know what to do with. Okay, and we don't need the extra magnetite. Well, we might, but... Alright, let's go build our prawn suit. Dolphin dive again. Hop. Oh, not quite perfect, but... Picture frame. Okay. That one's easy. You just need a copper wire. Gotta get a long way back and forth again just for a copper wire, but that's all it takes, so that's good. And hey, we'll finish this one off in really good time. It's like an hour and a half or something. I know we had a bit of a false start with a game crash and everything. We have to be careful not to touch anything while it's loading into the game, it seems. You get that sometimes. Oh, I only have one copper? Oh, seriously? Rude. Okay. Of course. I didn't get super sea glide either. Why am I not just going to the coral tube? There we go. And that is the last thing that I'll need. Really should put my base actually in the right place. As per like any percent and stuff, but I've been taking like spawns just anywhere. I've not been resetting on anything for these rando runs, so you know, don't want to travel so far. But I'm very rarely death warping back to the life pod. It's pretty much just from the mountain. Well, too far. We went to the point of radiation. Okay, that's fun. So the radiation is here, so can I launch the rocket before I die? Well, this is now fun. Oh yeah, okay, right. Not a problem. Still funny. Do we still take radiation damage inside the rocket? I think vehicles usually protect you. Like, if it's protecting you from radiation from space.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Nope, apparently not. This is a really bad rocket, it turns out. Like, if it can't protect you against the atmospheric radiation from the Aurora, how's it meant to protect you from the solar radiation once you get into space? Like, come on, guys. You really skimped on the radiation shielding in this thing. I guess I'm meant to be wearing a radiation suit, not a swimsuit by this stage, but, you know. Quarter health. And boom. There we go. Oh, now the radiation stops. Because cutscene. Because it's not actually us anymore.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that was a pretty good one.
Launch in 10, 9, 8.
Got a little bit flummoxed still.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That'll loot. Hour 35. That's good. I'm happy with that. I mean, Super Sea Glide makes a huge difference, obviously. But we also got pretty good rolls on things, and we've just got a little bit more of a refined system of where we go and what we do, which kind of helps